Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take a second to subscribe to my channel right over there, that red button, and the bell next to it. Ring that bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload, and make sure to ring the bell for all notifications so that you won't miss any of my videos. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I post pretty much everything I buy, do, before I even talk about that stuff on YouTube. Now in this video, I want to share with you from my collection the most beautiful wedding bridal scents. So I have quite a few amazing, memorable, just beautiful scents for a bride. I know we're still in the wedding season through September. Although I'm a little late uploading this video, I thought it would still be helpful to those brides who are having their weddings right now. So if you want to find out what these magical scents are, just keep watching. Right. So as I said, we're still in the bridal season, wedding season. And when you are a bride, you want to choose your wedding day scent very carefully. The number one reason why a scent that you wear on your wedding day is very important is because of scent memory. You want to attach that beautiful memory of your wedding day to a beautiful scent, so every time you smell it, you remember your wedding day. And the second reason is that you want to wear a scent that everybody is blown away by, including your man, your groom. You want something that makes you smell like a goddess just descended from the heavens, right? You want a scent that isn't offensive. You want a scent that is beautiful, but isn't offensive. But at the same time, you want to pick a scent that is quite memorable and special. So you just have to pick that particular scent. So I have quite a few to share with you that fit those criteria perfectly. So the first scent I want to talk about is the scent I would have worn on my wedding day if it had existed back then. It didn't exist back then when I got married 10 years ago. This wasn't around, but had it, this would have been my wedding day scent, and boy, the scent memory would have been fabulous. So this one is a very special scent. It fits all the criteria I mentioned. It is absolutely stunning. It's like goddess level. It is the kind of scent that a beautiful, drop-dead gorgeous goddess would wear. That just descended from the heavens. That's how you want to feel on your wedding day. You want to pick a scent that makes you feel very special on your wedding day. So this is just that scent, and this is perfect for a wedding in the summertime, right this time we're in right now. This is perfect. It's a gorgeous tropical floral scent. That's a tropical fruity floral scent that is just magical. It's none other than Fragrance du Bois Oud Jaune Intense. It is my number one scent in my almost 500 perfume collection. This I consider my favorite scent in the whole wide world. There are few that come very close to this, but this has been the reigning champion for me for ever since I got it. Really, my husband bought this for me one Christmas. Oh my gosh, I fell in love. He absolutely adores the scent. He cannot get enough of it. Whenever I wear it, he just sniffs me all around the house, just keeps sniffing me, He thinks it's a scent that makes me smell amazing, like a goddess. So this one, you guys, I'm not gonna, it's very strong, and not strong in an offensive way. It's a very beautiful floral scent that's very inoffensive. But it's very strong in the sense, like the performance is strong. It just smells so magical. See, I don't even have to bring it to my nose, It's so beautiful. This one, you guys, is the most gorgeous tropical floral fruity scent. This has the most gorgeous tropical floral notes like tiare flower. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think tiare flower is amazing for a bride in summer, you know, a summertime bride. It's the most divine tropical floral. And this also has ylang ylang, another one of my favorites. It is one of my favorite yellow florals. This also has, I believe, jasmine, a bunch of very exotic, beautiful tropical florals. Like I said, a lot of really nice tropical fruity notes as well, including pineapple. This has a sort of a fantasy note in a way that adds like a little bit of a banana leaf scent to it, which makes it smell very like tropical. This also has orange blossom, a massive amount of vanilla, a lot of musk, which is a must. Musk is a must. I always say that's my phrase for a divine fragrance. Musk is a must. And you know, you're a bride, but you also want to smell sexy, but not in a raunchy way, but memorable sexy, right? Which is what musk achieves. And this has some amazing woody notes, including a little bit of very clean oud, because Fragrance du Bois uses 100% organic, clean oud that doesn't smell too, you know, barnyard. It's not a barnyard oud. It's a very clean, gorgeous, woody oud. If you want to be remembered by your groom, your husband, your future husband, for you to have the most magical scent memories, and for your wedding guests to remember you, you know, by, you know, looking and smelling gorgeous, this is the scent. If you want something very niche, this is a niche fragrance and this is very expensive. That's really what you want on your wedding day. You want something super, you know, special that not very many people wear, which this is, right? So not very many brides will be remembering their wedding day by this scent. This is like in the $500 range. This is a niche fragrance, one of a kind, which is why actually wedding day scents, you want to make your wedding day scent, if you can, a niche fragrance, because you want something that's very rare, not very many people wear, you know what I mean? Because you want it to be special. So this is the ideal fragrance for a bride, a summertime bride. You can buy Fragrance du Bois fragrances on Twisted Lily at a really nice discount. I will put that information down in the description box. Go check down below for the discount. This one's Fragrance du Bois Oud Jaune Intense. Next, I have several fragrances from one of the most magical and one of my favorite fragrance houses in the world. This fragrance house makes the most uniquely stunning, gorgeous, goddess-like fragrances for women and men. They make fragrances for men too that are amazing, but boy, their female, like feminine fragrance line is just divine. So I have several that would make for a perfect bridal scent on your wedding day. I can't even decide which one I want to go with first. Well, I'll go with this first. So this first one is M.Micallef Ylang in Gold. This is the limited edition special packaging. It also comes in this packaging. I have both, and I also have the Ylang in Gold Nectar, which I just bought because I cannot get enough of this scent, you guys. I can't. So this one is the most magical tropical vanilla, to put it most simply, which it isn't a simple fragrance, but if you were to describe it faster, quicker, you know, it would be the best way to go. It is a beautiful floral tropical vanilla. There's a massive dose of vanilla in here that is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, this of course has ylang ylang, of course the name Ylang in Gold. It's a very sweet, divine fragrance. This has some beautiful fruity notes like lychee. I think there's tangerine for a citrus note. It has a bunch of exotic, like tropical fruity notes. I'm not going to go over all the notes, you guys. I'm just going to mention the ones that stand out. This has beautiful florals, like I said, ylang ylang. There's Lily of the Valley, which is one of the most stunning florals there is. It's a white floral. It's beautiful. It has rose. It has jasmine. This has this very sensual sandalwood note that gives it that sensuality. Of course, as I said, any beautiful, gorgeous fragrance needs to have musk. Musk is a must. This has woody notes, including sandalwood, a large amount of vanilla, of course. It's quite the sweet, tropical, floral vanilla fragrance, and certainly something your groom will remember you by, your future husband. My husband, this is one of my husband's most favorite fragrances in my entire collection, along with Oud Jaune Intense. These are all in that same category of absolutely stunning goddess level fragrances. You know what I'm saying? M.Micallef is a fragrance house that makes like that goddess level fragrances. By the way, guys, if you want a discount on these fragrances, the M.Micallef ones I'm going to talk about, I have a discount code for you down in the description box. Go check it out. And this one you can only really get on M.Micallef website at a discount anyway. Yeah, this is ylang in gold. Perfect bridal scent for a summertime bride. So for a summertime bride, I think white and yellow floral fragrances are amazing. And I have another very sweet, beautiful, tropical, sort of white yellow floral fragrance in my hands from M.Micallef that has been reintroduced. You know, it seemed like it was discontinued there for a while, which I had a huge like panic attack when I heard that it was being discontinued, but it's been reintroduced under the new M.Micallef Legends collection. And in my opinion, this new one is a little bit more elegant than the former version, which I love both, by the way. This one is M.Micallef. Watch, you guys, this one is another beautiful, oh, goddess level fragrance. I mean, they're intoxicatingly beautiful. It smells like a goddess. You want to wear a fragrance that's absolutely like, you know, bewitching on your wedding day, you know, and that's what these fragrances are that I'm talking about in this video. This has a bunch of beautiful juicy fruity notes like plum. There's citruses that are sweeter citruses, I think, like mandarin. Again, those beautiful white yellow florals like ylang ylang, jasmine, I believe also tuberose. Yeah, I can smell the tuberose. Just beautiful tropical yellow white florals. It has a massive dose of vanilla, which is a must in my opinion, and musk is in here too. Like I said, musk is a must. It's just stunning, memorable, goddess-like divine fragrance. Divine is the word for these fragrances. So yeah, another one, M.Micallef. Watch, absolutely stunning. These are my go-to fragrances when I want to smell like an absolutely heavenly goddess, you know. Next one is also by M.Micallef. I have actually yet another one, because this fragrance house just makes the most stunning goddess-like fragrances. This one is Gardenia, also from the new Legends collection. This one is a Gardenia dominant fragrance. By the way, you guys, Gardenia is a very lovely white floral for a bride. You're not going to go wrong by picking a Gardenia scent. So this one is a Gardenia fragrance. There's Gardenia in the opening and in the middle. And then you also get ylang ylang, which adds that beautiful sort of tropical feel to it. That beautiful, you know, like intoxicating scent that the yellow florals tend to give fragrances. Has a very sensual sandalwood note. This has a peach note. It has some ambergris, giving it a little bit of a woody marine hint. There's of course musk. Like I said, musk is a must for a memorable, beautiful fragrance. Very, very, very ethereal, very goddess-like, very memorable and special. So yeah, this is M.Micallef Gardenia So the next fragrance is also from the house of M.Micallef, and this one is even bridal on the outside. You know, the juice is very bridal, but oh, the bottle, oh boy, how pretty is the bottle. This one is the fragrance that I wore on the beach in Hawaii for our ceremony. We don't like to call it a vow renewal because we kept our vows. We didn't need renewing of vows, but more of a 10-year anniversary celebration ceremony in Hawaii that we had. If you haven't seen my Hawaii vacation vlogs, check them out. Go to my homepage. There are 5 vlogs. Actually, the last 3, number 3, 4, and 5 were the actual vacation in Hawaii. 1 and 2 were like more vlogs in preparation for the vacation. So yeah, in I think part 3, no, was it 4? Part 4 of the vlog is where I shared our ceremony. So this is the fragrance I wore because it was perfect. I wanted an ethereal, goddess-like fragrance that worked really well with the sea breeze that morning. I wanted to smell like someone that just dropped from the heavens, you know. This one is, you know, M.Micallef Ananda. Look at this bottle. I mean, tell me that is not perfect for a bride. This pearlescent sheen this bottle has is just absolutely stunning. I love displaying this on my perfume display. And also I actually wore a mix of these two. I wore M.Micallef Ananda Nectar. This is the more kind of concentrated version of this. It's a little bit more, I guess, higher in concentration, but the scent profile is very similar. So I actually wore this and this kind of like mixed together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. And I actually have the body lotion and the body gel, like the shower gel. The Ananda shower gel and Ananda body lotion that you can actually layer with, combine with these scents, which really reinforces the scent. Whoo, boy, are they just gorgeous. It smells fresh, but also very beautiful, just like a goddess who smells naturally good all the time, you know. That's what it smells like. Let me smell it a little bit. This is the most juicy. There's like juicy fruity notes like pear. I think there's blackcurrant too in this fragrance, and plum too, I think. Very kind of juicy. There's like a fruity, juicy burst of freshness in this fragrance. This, you know, of course, there's some citruses in here as well. So this has a mimosa, which is a pretty yellow floral in the middle and in the base both, I think. And there's jasmine. There's violet, which is very, what can I say? Very, it adds like this elegance, you know, this femininity to fragrances. A little bit of powdery femininity to fragrances. It makes it smell sophisticated somehow. And yeah, actually there is ylang ylang in here too, now that I think about it, because I can smell it. And it has rose. So it's a beautiful, like, beautiful floral scent. And of course, there's musk. Musk is a must. And then a good dose of vanilla. Very beautiful, inside and out, a bridal fragrance, 100% approved and recommended. And it'll keep you feeling fresh all day long, even if your wedding, you know, because you get dressed in the morning and you basically are in your wedding, you know, attire until the very end of the night, which can be a very long day, and you want to stay fresh and feeling fresh like you just took a shower. That's the one for you. It actually smells like a goddess that just stepped out of the shower, you know. It's a very beautiful, memorable scent as well. It's demure, but very memorable. So next I have a couple of fragrances from the house of Bridal Perfumes. This is another house that creates very bridal, sophisticated, ethereal, yet memorable fragrances. I have here a fragrance that's perfect for a bride. Now this one is quite a strong one in performance. This is one you can actually wear, you know, in the summer, but also actually in colder months as well, because it's quite, the performance is quite strong, quite good. but it's not gonna choke people if you wore it in the summer, but it is gonna last forever on your wedding day. And that's another important thing. You want to pick a scent that's gonna last, right? Because you don't want to take time to be refreshing, you know, your fragrance on your wedding day. This one is Raja Parfums Danger Parfum. Now this one is for the female version, for the females. Oh gosh, this is beautiful too, you guys. How memorable would this be? This one is also a beautiful yellow white floral fragrance, but there are other beautiful florals, even powdery ones. You know, there's in terms of florals, I believe this has ylang ylang, gardenia. Gardenia is quite prominent, very strong here. I think jasmine too. It has rose for sure. There's violet, I believe, as well. It opens with a bunch of really beautiful, refreshing kind of citruses. And in the base, you get vanilla, a big dose of vanilla. Reinforcing the vanilla scent is tonka bean, which is like a deeper version of vanilla. There are some powdery notes, like I said, violets. There's orris. Yes, this one has musk as well. I think a little bit of like, I think clove or something in the base that adds kind of a little spicy edge to it. There are many more other notes. I'm not gonna talk about all of them, but my goodness, this is so beautiful, you guys. I absolutely love this fragrance. Once I broke my first bottle of Raja Danger that I bought, I accidentally dropped it. By the way, Raja bottles are not very sturdy. I've dropped my other perfume bottles. They don't really break that easily. These are like eggshells, like they break super easy, so you got to be super delicate with them. And they have these ornate caps too, you know, that are like crystal whatever. And when I broke the bottle, my room, our bedroom, smelled like that. I want to say like almost 2 months. It was amazing like how long the scent lingered. You can actually buy Raja Parfums fragrances on Twisted Lily for a really good discount. I will link it down in the description box for you guys. Yeah, this is Raja Danger. Then I have another Raja Parfums one that's perfect for a bride. This one is very much a white floral, kind of bewitching, hypnotic white floral fragrance. This one is Raja Parfums Scandal from the Essence de Parfum line, I want to say. Oh, so bewitching, this one, my goodness. This one is one of those very bewitching kind of hypnotic white florals, if you know what I mean. This one, you guys, has all the bewitching white florals in here, you know, that there is. There's gardenia, there's tuberose, there's lily of the valley, there's jasmine, there's orange blossom. I mean, every white floral that is absolutely hypnotic is in here. And this also has some May rose, I want to say rose de mai. It also has a sensual sandalwood note. There's musk, of course. Musk is a must. Perfect for a bride, very memorable, very ethereal, very goddess-like. This is Raja Parfums Scandal Parfum pour Femme from the Essence de Parfum line. So I'm almost done. I have some designer fragrances toward the end, but I want to finish all the niche ones first. This one is Amouage Love Tuberose. This one is a very creamy tuberose scent, you guys, that is very bridal. I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it why this is so bridal. This has this gorgeous creamy tuberose that complements so well that whipped cream note that's in here. Oh, so delicious. There's this lactonic feel to this fragrance, very milky, creamy feeling to this fragrance. It's quite sweet. This opens with the most beautiful hypnotic white florals like tuberose, gardenia, jasmine, and it has a massive amount of vanilla and whipped cream in the middle, I believe, because it's very strong. And then in the base you have the sensual sandalwood. There's like cedar. I'm quite certain this has musk too, whether it's revealed or not, because I can smell the musk. Musk is a must. Yeah, this is a very memorable, very bridal. Look at the bottle, even is white and bridal, you know. I love that jewel right there, by the way. This is, yeah, Amouage Love Tuberose. So now I'm going to move on to my designer fragrances I've chosen for this video. This one is a oldie but goodie. This is very hypnotic. This is a white floral fragrance as well. Men love this scent. They think this is very pretty. Kind of a man killer, but not in a raunchy way, which is perfect for a bride. You want to be remembered It needs to be attention grabbing, but not in a negative way, right? So this one is Dior Pure Poison. Very hypnotic, bewitching scent that people will remember you. This opens with a beautiful jasmine, very bewitching jasmine note with a bunch of sweet and fresh citrus notes, mandarin orange and a bunch of others. And this has gardenia, which is a very bridal white floral, I think tuberose as well, I think orange blossom as well. This has sandalwood, musk, you know, there's a little bit of amber, you know, the usual notes that make for a very beautiful, memorable, attractive scent. So yeah, very much a perfect fragrance. This will last all day as well. Dior Pure Poison. Next, I have such a stunning fragrance from one of my favorite designer fragrance houses and lines that I absolutely adore, and I have every single one from this fragrance line in my collection. This is none other than Sea Fiori by Giorgio Armani. My goodness, you guys, if you want a bridal fragrance that's gonna really make you have some scent memories and be remembered by, this is a really, really good one. This one is just beautiful. It's very vanilla heavy, so it's, you know, right off the bat very, very attractive. This has, of course, the Sea fragrance line signature note, which is blackcurrant with that juicy burst of fruity freshness in the opening, with some mandarin orange, I believe, which is a sweeter citrus. It has like neroli. It has beautiful rose. I think it's Rose de Mayo, I want to say, which is one of the best rose notes. And it has a little bit of patchouli, which makes it last long, but not in a very, you know, not the dirty, earthy kind of patchouli, but more in the background, making the fragrance strong. There's a little bit of mossiness, which can be actually very sexy, by the way, you guys. Don't ever think that moss is not attractive. It's actually very attractive fragrance note that really enhances, kind of gives it this sexy, like herbally quality to fragrances. It's really hard to describe. Then it has, of course, that massive amount of vanilla with a large amount of musk, which makes it super sexy, but in a very beautiful way, not in a, you know, nasty way. You know what I mean? It's very, very like I'm a drop dead gorgeous woman kind of way, you know? So yeah, Sea Fiori. Unfortunately, this is being discontinued, but you can still get a hold of it. I will link it down in the description box for you. All these fragrances I will be linking down in the description box for you, where you can find them all and the best discounts for you. So make sure to check out that description box down below. That's it, you guys. These are all the gorgeous, a handful. I have many more in my collection that I could have shared, but I want to keep this video short and give you the most, you know, the top of the line, top 10, so to speak. So let me know down in the comment section what you think of these fragrances. What did you wear on your wedding day, or what you are planning to wear on your wedding day? Did you change your mind after watching this video? Are you planning to wear any of these fragrances now that you've watched this video on your wedding day? Do you have your wedding day coming up? Share with me if you have the most special day in your life is coming up. Talk to me, people. I love hearing from you guys. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That button right there, ring the notification bell right next to it for all notifications. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I share everything before I even share on YouTube. I will see you guys in my next video.